Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Did you know that a 1994 P Mint Mark Washington quarter could be worth millions? Yes, that everyday quarter in your pocket or coin jar might just be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Stick around, because in today's video, we're diving into the history, unique features, and jaw-dropping values of the 1994 P Washington quarter. You don't want to miss this. Who knows? You could have one lying around right now. The Washington quarter has been an iconic piece of U.S. currency since its debut in 1932. It was created to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, featuring his profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. By 1994, the design had stayed largely the same, but something about the P Mint Mark quarters from the Philadelphia Mint of that year makes them special. So what's the big deal about these coins? Well, beyond their historical significance, some of these quarters are incredibly rare due to errors, low production quality, or their condition today. That's what makes them so valuable in the collector's market. The P Mint mark signifies the Philadelphia Mint. While millions of these quarters were produced in 1994, certain coins have distinct characteristics that make them stand out. For instance, error coins like those with double dies, off-center strikes, or dramatic die cracks are highly sought after by collectors. And let's not forget about high-grade specimens with pristine surfaces and perfect luster. In the world of coin collecting, condition is king. A regular 1994 P quarter in circulated condition is worth its face value, just 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins in mint state can fetch $5 to $10. If your coin has an error or is graded as MS 67 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And here's the kicker: the highest recorded sale for a 1994 P Washington quarter was over $1 million. Why? Because it was a near-perfect specimen with a unique error that made it one of a kind. Want to know if your quarter is valuable? Here's what to look for. Check for the P Mint mark under Washington's profile. Look for errors like doubling, cracks, or misaligned strikes. Examine the coin's condition. Are there scratches or wear marks? Consider getting it professionally graded if you think it's in excellent condition. Once you've identified a valuable coin, you can sell it online through auction sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or at a reputable coin dealer. Just be sure to do your research to get the best deal. And there you have it, the fascinating history, hidden treasures, and eye-popping values of the 1994 P Mint Mark Washington quarter. So what are you waiting for? Go check your pockets, coin jars, and collections right now. Your million-dollar discovery might be closer than you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more exciting coin collecting tips and hidden treasure stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1965 No Mint Mark Washington quarter, its history, its value, and the rare error coins that collectors are paying big bucks to get their hands on. Stick around, because this story will blow your mind. The story begins in the early 1960s when the United States was facing a major coin shortage. People were hoarding silver coins like never before, expecting the value of silver to skyrocket. To combat this, in 1965, the U.S. Mint made a monumental decision. They eliminated silver from dimes and quarters and replaced it with a copper-nickel-clad composition. This marked the beginning of a new era for U.S. coinage. Side-by-side comparison of a silver pre-1965 quarter and the 1965 copper-nickel quarter. That's why quarters from 1965 onward don't contain silver. They're made of a copper core sandwiched between layers of nickel. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from 1964. These error coins are now worth a fortune. First things first, how can you tell if you have a 1965 Washington quarter? The most obvious clue is the lack of a mint mark. All quarters from this year, regardless of where they were minted, don't have a mint mark. This was standard practice for that time, highlighting the rim of a quarter with a copper core visible. The error coins struck on silver planchets won't have that copper core visible on the edge. Instead, the edge will appear solid silver. So grab a magnifying glass and take a close look at your coins. Now let's talk about value. A regular 1965 Washington quarter in circulated condition is worth, well, just 25 cents. But if it's uncirculated, it could fetch a few dollars from collectors. Nothing to retire on, right? But here's the kicker. If you have one of those rare silver era coins, you're sitting on a gold mine. In fact, one sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $7,050 in 2014. And more recently, these era coins have been known to sell for even higher prices as their rarity becomes more apparent. Visual footage of a live coin auction with bids climbing. Look for the solid silver edge. If you see copper, it's not an era coin. A regular copper-nickel quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but a silver planchet coin will weigh about 6.25 grams. A jeweler's scale or coin scale can help you determine this. If you suspect you have a silver era coin, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity. Remember, even tiny details can make the difference between a regular quarter and one that's worth thousands or even millions. Why are these silver era coins so rare? Well, in 1965, the US Mint was under immense pressure to switch to the new copper-nickel planchets. But some leftover silver planchets from 1964 were accidentally fed into the presses. Since the Mint didn't use mint marks that year, it's nearly impossible to trace where these errors occurred, adding to their mystique and value. So what are you waiting for? Check your change, dig through your old coin jars, and see if you've been sitting on a treasure all this time. Who knows? Your next trip to the grocery store could uncover a hidden fortune. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another fascinating coin story. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're lucky enough to own a 1965 silver era quarter. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1981p Washington $quarter coin. Did you know some of these coins could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? Stick around, because you don't want to miss this. Let's start with a bit of history. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. It was originally designed by John Flanagan, and his portrait of Washington became one of the most recognizable images in American currency. Fast forward to 1981, and the quarter still retained its original design. However, the minting process introduced some fascinating quirks that make certain 1981p quarters incredibly valuable today. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint. P mint mark under "In God We Trust." The 1981p Washington quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is identified by the small P mint mark on the obverse, just under the phrase, "In God We Trust." These coins are made from a copper-nickel clad composition, so there's no silver content, but don't let that fool you. Cut to close-up shots of the 1981p quarter, highlighting the mint mark and other features. Host. So, what makes the 1981p quarter so special? Well, the value of these coins hinges on three key factors: rarity, condition, and errors. First off, the 1981p quarter isn't particularly rare in circulation. Millions were minted, making it a common coin at face value. But the real treasure lies in the details. In top condition, known as mint state, these coins become significantly more valuable. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. The reason, perfectly preserved coins from this era are hard to come by due to circulation wear. Now let's talk about errors. Coin errors are like the holy grail for collectors. For the 1981p quarter, there are a few notable ones to look out for. These occur when the minting die becomes damaged, leaving raised lines or marks on the coin. This happens when the coin is struck outside the proper alignment, creating a lopsided design, a doubling effect on parts of the coin, like the lettering or Washington's profile, can increase the value exponentially. Keep an eye out for these errors, as they could turn a regular quarter into a true collector's piece. And here's the kicker. Rare error coins in pristine condition have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Imagine finding one in your change. Alright, so how much are these coins worth today? Most 1981 P quarters you find in circulation are worth their face value, 25 cents. However, if you've got a high-grade coin or one with a significant error, the value skyrockets. 25 to 50 cents, 10 to $25, $500-$1, 000 plus $1, 000 to $10, 000 plus a regular 1981 P quarter in Mint State 65 might sell for $10 to $25. But at Mint State 67 or higher, you're looking at $500 to $1,000 or more. And those rare error coins, those could go for thousands of dollars or more depending on the demand and uniqueness. So, how do you find out if your 1981 P quarter is valuable? First, check the condition. Look for minimal scratches, sharp details, and no discoloration. Then, examine it closely for errors. A magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can help reveal those hidden treasures. If you think you have something special, consider getting it professionally graded. There you have it, folks, the hidden history and potential value of the 1981 P Washington quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin proves there's treasure to be found in the most unexpected places. So, check your pocket change and let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and insights. Have you ever looked at your pocket change and wondered if it could make you rich? Well, what if I told you that a single 1994 D Mint Mark Washington quarter might be worth millions? Yes, you heard that right. Stick around, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and secret behind this quarter that could make you a fortune. The Washington quarter has been an iconic coin since it was first introduced in 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1994, the Denver Mint had produced billions of Washington quarters, including the ones with the coveted D Mint mark. But what makes the 1994 D special? The Denver Mint produced over 880 million of these quarters that year, making them quite common at first glance. However, not all 1994 D quarters are created equal. Some rare versions of this coin, due to minting errors, die varieties, or pristine condition, have turned into highly sought-after treasures for collectors. So why is this quarter making headlines? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and mint errors. Some examples of the 1994 D quarter have been graded in near-perfect condition, called MS-68 or MS-69, by professional grading companies. Coins in these grades are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. But that's not all. Certain minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or rare die varieties, can send the value of a coin skyrocketing. One notable example is the 1994 D quarter with a dramatic doubling on the reverse. Such an error could turn your 25-cent coin into a collector's dream worth thousands, or even millions at auction. In fact, a high-grade or rare error 1994 D Washington quarter has been known to sell for staggering amounts in auctions. While not all coins will fetch this kind of money, the potential is there, especially if your coin has been preserved in mint condition or has a unique minting error. Now, let's talk about how you can find out if your 1994 D Washington quarter is worth more than face value. First, grab a magnifying glass or coin loupe and check the condition of the coin. Is it shiny and free of scratches? That's a good sign. Next, look for errors or unusual features. Does the lettering on the coin appear doubled? Is the mint mark slightly misaligned or missing altogether? These could indicate a valuable variety. Finally, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. While it does cost money to grade a coin, it's worth it if you suspect your quarter could be worth thousands or more. Before you start hunting for 1994 D quarters, here's a quick tip. Be patient and persistent. Most of these coins won't make you rich, but the thrill of finding a rare treasure is part of the fun. And who knows, that shiny quarter sitting in your change jar could be a jackpot waiting to happen. Remember, coin collecting is not just about the money. It's about preserving history and sharing stories. So, whether you're in it for the cash or the passion, keep looking and learning. Who knows? The next big coin story could be your story. We're diving into the fascinating story behind the 2020 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter, its history, value, and why collectors are going crazy over certain rare ones. Don't miss this. It might just change the way you look at your spare change forever. The Washington Quarter has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency since 1932. Originally designed by John Flanagan, it was created to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. Fast forward to 2020, and the series introduced a unique twist, part of the U.S. Mint's America, the Beautiful Quarters program. This program featured national parks and landmarks on the reverse side, making every release unique. The 2020 D Quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, and it features the D Mint mark just below the phrase, "In God We Trust." But here's the twist. These coins are more than just your everyday pocket change. Some of them hold incredible value for collectors. Each 2020 quarter features George Washington's iconic profile on the front, but the reverse celebrates America's natural beauty. The designs include, "We're Farm National Historic Site," symbolizing creativity and the arts; Salt River Bay, showcasing a mangrove forest habitat; Marsh Billings Rockefeller, focused on conservation and sustainability; and Tallgrass Prairie, which pays homage to the disappearing tallgrass ecosystems. Now here's where it gets really exciting. Certain design errors, low mintages, or high-quality specimens can send these coins' value through the roof. So, how much are these coins actually worth? Well, in regular circulation, a 2020 D Quarter is worth, well, 25 cents. But collectors are always on the hunt for coins with minting errors, like die cracks, double dies, or off-center strikes, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coins graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC in mint state conditions, MS65, MS66, or higher, can sell for $100 or more. Rare specimens sold at auction, especially those with unique histories or high grades, can go for tens of thousands or more. In fact, a high-grade or rare-era Washington Quarter has been known to fetch millions. Could your pocket change hold the next record-breaking treasure? Look for doubling on letters, missing details, or cracks in the design. Avoid coins with scratches or wear. The shinier and more pristine, the better. If you think you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service. A certified grade can skyrocket its value. Use auction sites, coin catalogs, or forums to get an idea of how much your quarter might be worth. Now you're probably wondering, how can a coin worth 25 cents sell for millions? It comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. A unique error paired with a high grade can create a bidding war among collectors. It's happened before, and it could happen again. So what are you waiting for? Check your pocket change, dig through those coin jars, and start inspecting your 2020 D Washington Quarters. Who knows, you might be sitting on a small fortune. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. Let's spread the word and help everyone discover the hidden treasures in their pockets. See you next time. We're diving into the fascinating history, value, and hidden treasures behind the 2006 P. Washington $quarter coins, and why some are worth millions. The Washington Quarter has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1932, originally designed by sculptor John Flanagan to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. But the 2006 quarters hold a special place in the series, as they were part of the wildly popular 50-state quarters program, a collection that celebrated each state in the U.S. with unique reverse designs. In 2006, the U.S. Mint released 5 quarters honoring Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, and South Dakota. These coins were struck in 2 primary locations: the Denver Mint, marked with a D, and the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a P. Today, we're focusing on the Philadelphia Mint coins, the ones with that little P mark. Why are 2006 P quarters so special? Over 240 million, about 222 million, over 274 million, around 305 million, over 265 million. While most of these coins are only worth face value, there are a few rare varieties and errors that make certain 2006 P quarters incredibly valuable. Let's talk about what makes some of these coins worth more than just 25 cents. Coin collectors go wild for coins with errors or rare varieties, and the 2006 P quarters are no exception. Here are some key things to look for. Die cracks are flaws that happen during the minting process, creating raised lines or blobs on the coin surface. Some 2006 P quarters, especially Nevada and Colorado designs, have die cracks that make them worth up to $50 to $500 depending on their size and location. Double dies. Look closely at the text or designs on the coin. A doubling effect, where letters or images appear duplicated, could mean you have a double die error. These coins are rare and can sell for $1,000 or more. Off-center strikes. Coins that are struck off-center with part of the design missing are highly collectible. A 2006 P quarter with a 50% off-center strike could fetch $100 to $1,500. High-grade examples. Coins graded MS-68 or MS-69 by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can sell for thousands of dollars. For instance, a perfectly preserved 2006 P Colorado quarter sold for over $10,000 in an auction. Start with coins you already have. Inspect them under bright light or use a magnifying glass to look for any errors or unusual features. A USB microscope can help you spot tiny details like die cracks or doubling. If you notice a shiny, flawless quarter, consider getting it graded professionally. Dealers often have error coins for sale, and you can learn a lot from chatting with experts. Remember, patience is key. Many collectors spend years searching for that one special coin. A 2006 P Nevada quarter with a dramatic die crack sold for $1,200 at auction. A high-grade 2006 P Colorado quarter went for $10,575 in 2021. Even common 2006 P error coins regularly sell on eBay for $50 to $300. So, there you have it, the amazing story of the 2006 P Washington quarter dollar coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, these coins prove that the smallest treasures can hold the biggest surprises. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something new. Subscribe for more exciting coin collecting tips, and comment below. What's the coolest coin you've ever found? We're diving into the fascinating history, hidden value, and shocking stories behind this iconic coin. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why collectors are going crazy over this small but mighty piece of US history. Let's start with a little background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Fast forward to the year 2000, and the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia produced the 2000 P Washington quarter as part of the state quarters program. This program was a game changer, featuring designs that celebrated each of the 50 states. But what makes the 2000 P quarter special? Let's find out. The P Mint mark tells us this quarter was struck in Philadelphia. While most 2000 P quarters were part of the Virginia state design, not all of them are equal. Condition, errors, and unique features play a huge role in determining their value. That brings us to the million-dollar question. What makes this quarter worth more than face value? When the design appears doubled due to misalignment during striking, where part of the design is missing, visible cracks caused by damage to the dies during minting. Collectors love these errors because they're one of a kind. In pristine condition, a 2000 P quarter with a significant error can sell for hundreds, thousands, or even millions at auctions. Look for the P Mint mark under Washington's portrait. The shinier, the better. Graded coins in MS-65 or higher condition are highly prized. Use a magnifying glass to examine the details of your quarter. Pay special attention to the edges, lettering, and images for anomalies. Still not convinced? Let me give you some real-world examples. In recent years, rare 2000 P Washington quarters with minting errors have fetched incredible prices at auctions. In 2022, One of these coins with a prominent error sold for over $10,000. And some experts believe a flawless, rare error coin could even break the $1 million mark. Imagine turning 25 cents into a fortune. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its condition and authenticity. Check recent auction results to see what similar coins are selling for. You can list your coin on eBay or reach out to coin dealers and collectors who specialize in rare US coins. So, the next time you come across a 2000p Washington quarter, don't just toss it in your piggy bank. Take a closer look. It could be a hidden treasure. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content about rare and valuable coins. And let us know in the comments if you have any interesting quarters in your collection. We're talking about the 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter, its fascinating history, its hidden value, and why some of these coins are making collectors go wild. The 2017 Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 and runs through 2021. These quarters commemorate national parks and historic sites across all 50 states, 5 U.S. territories, and Washington, D.C. But what makes the 2017 quarter special isn't just their design, it's their production. In 2017, the Philadelphia Mint marked its 225th anniversary. To celebrate, they added the P Mint mark to quarters struck in Philadelphia for the first time ever. That's right, before 2017, Philadelphia minted quarters had no mint mark. This makes the 2017 quarters historically significant. So, how much are these quarters worth? Well, it depends. Most 2017 P quarters you find in circulation are worth face value, 25 cents. But, and this is a big but, there are rare varieties, errors, and coins in pristine condition that can sell for thousands, or even millions of dollars. A perfect grade 2017 P quarter, graded MS 70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch hundreds of dollars at auctions. The cleaner and shinier the coin, the more valuable it is to collectors. Now, here's where things get really exciting: error coins. Sometimes mistakes at the mint create coins that are incredibly rare and highly sought after. For 2017 P quarters, look out for these potential errors. Coins where the design is visibly misaligned. Look for doubling on letters or designs, especially on the reverse side. These are raised lines or blobs of metal caused by cracked dies. Coins missing the top nickel layer, exposing the copper core beneath. Some error coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands at auction. So grab a magnifying glass and check your change. Okay, here's the $1 million question. Could your 2017 P quarter be worth millions? While the odds are slim, the possibility is there. Certain error coins or rare varieties could command jaw-dropping prices if sold to the right buyer. Even if your coin isn't an error, it might still be worth grading if it's in mint condition. In fact, a flawless example of the Effigy Mound's 2017 P quarter sold for over $2,000. And remember, coin collecting is about more than just the money. It's about the thrill of the hunt and preserving history. Segment 5, Tips for Collectors and Closing Thoughts. Cut to a coin collector carefully placing quarters in a collection book. Voiceover. Before we wrap up, here are some quick tips for collectors. Always handle your coins carefully. Use gloves to avoid fingerprints. Store them in protective cases or albums to prevent scratches. Consider getting your rare or high-grade coins professionally graded. It's worth the investment. So there you have it, the story of the 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter. Check your pockets, your piggy banks, and your coin jars. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more amazing coin content, and leave a comment below. What's the coolest coin you've ever found? We'll dive into the fascinating history, hidden value, and how you can spot one of these rare treasures in your own pocket change. So stick around till the end, because you don't want to miss this. Let's unlock the secrets of the 2000 D Mint Mark Washington quarter. First, a quick history lesson. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932. It was initially introduced to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By the year 2000, the design had transitioned to the iconic state quarter series, which featured all 50 states. Now, the 2000 D quarter features the state of Virginia, commemorating the first permanent English settlement at Jamestown in 1607. The reverse side shows the three ships, Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, that carried settlers to the New World. A beautiful piece of history, right? The D Mint mark? That stands for the Denver Mint, where millions of these quarters were struck in 2000. But why is this coin so valuable? Let's dig deeper. So why are we talking about millions of dollars? It's all about rarity, errors, and condition. Here's what to look for. First, minting errors. Some 2000 D quarters were struck with dramatic errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. For example, off-center strikes, double dies, or even planchet errors where the coin wasn't struck properly. These unique features make them one of a kind. One of the most famous errors is the double die, where the design appears doubled due to a mistake in the minting process. Coins with this error have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Next, condition matters. Coins graded by professional services, like PCGS or NGC, with a mint state MS grade of 68 or higher are extremely rare. Out of the millions of coins minted, only a handful might survive in pristine condition. One flawless 2000 D quarter graded at MS 68 or higher could fetch over $5,000 at auction. And if a unique error is found on one of these high-grade coins, that's when the value skyrockets to millions. Finally, certain rare variants, like coins struck on the wrong metal planchet, could make a 2000 D quarter the holy grail for collectors. So, how can you find one of these rare gems? Here are some quick tips. First, look for the D Mint mark under the year 2000 on the coin's obverse side. Next, inspect the coin closely for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to look for double text, off-center designs, or odd metal textures. Lastly, if you think you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service. A verified grade and certification can increase your coin's value significantly. Don't believe these coins can be worth millions? Check this out. In 2022, a rare error coin from the same series sold at auction for over $1.2 million. These sales prove that with a little luck and a lot of attention to detail, a simple quarter could change your life.